Yeah, what up, world out there? This is Ty Sports Talk. Come talk about, latest Raiders news, Lakers news, uh, whatever y'all want to talk about, basically. What do you think about the latest cuts? What do you think about the Lakers signing, a few new players? And so just tell me your thoughts here. I put a video up also so everybody can see some of the biggest hits I've, taken a look at here. So tell me what you think, everybody. See here. I'm just gonna take a brief little break here. When we get back, we're gonna start, talking about this news here. Okay. All right. Okay. So it says it's streaming. Um, it's been live for one minute 18 seconds. Now, chat. Where's the chat at? Chat. Mm, 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 mm. All right, we're gonna stop it. Oh, okay, recording. Oh, it's just straight live. Okay, exit. Hey, pull up my channel real quick and see what you see. Oh man, pull some of this stuff down. See it? There you go. Live. Oh, there you go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? No voice. Okay. So basically, it's just streaming that live, but I can hear myself talking. You can? Okay. All right, let me see here. Okay, um, I need to go over here. Let's see. Oh, I gotta go back to this. Okay. All right. Is everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? See here. Today. It's got a bad delay, man. So, is LeBron James going, is he going to take the Lakers to the next NBA title this year? He got enough help. Um, I think I think they could do it. They may, I don't know why everybody is hating on Westbrook. Westbrook is still one of the top players in the NBA. So, just chat, tell me what you think. So, like I was saying, I think the Lakers, they got an opportunity to at least make the playoffs this year. The Clippers, they strong. They come in with a good squad this year. Kawhi Leonard and Reggie Jackson and all them boys over there. So they gonna be doing their thing. Expect them to be in the playoffs. Memphis. John Morant. They gonna be there. They should be better, stronger. And of course, Golden State. They got like a team that's unfair or some shit. So they got, Clay and Draymond and, all those boys, Steph. And then they got, all their young players too, not to mention Wiggins. They got some of the best players. I don't know how they can keep that team together with Poole, all these people, so uh definitely we'll see what happens here. So, just chime in and tell me what you think. Um, as far as basketball go. So now, also my NFL fans out there, NFL, what I'm saying, they got some players. My team is of course the Raiders, Raider Nation. What's up, everybody out there? We just cut Alex Leatherwood, and we're trying to develop a good chemistry with our team right now. So, we all have to kind of be patient with the new regime. They're coming in cleaning house right now. So we'll see what happens with the Raiders. You know, they got Devontae Adams, Derek Carr. He been there for the longest. They got some good running backs. You know, Josh is coming back this year. So we'll see what happens, as far as what they're going to do and how the coaching staff is going to adjust, going into the season. They got some tough games in the beginning of the part of their season. Definitely, during the stream sometime I'll read out their schedule if they have it online yet. Right now, I know they just did the cuts to get down to the 53 man roster. So as far as the Raiders go, they may say they cut Alex Leatherwood because I don't think he really wanted to be there. When he was at Alabama, he was in tip-top shape. You see, his arms was like hanging on the ground, man. This dude was buff, big, strong, with nobody getting past him. He was a lineman of the year. So, as far as college football go, and as being the best offensive lineman, so it was a no-brainer to grab him. Not going against Gruden. You know what I'm saying? Because they tried to pick the best players at that time that they needed, and let's be real, they was balling. They was doing their thing until Gruden, that old email came out with all of that. So I'll just say I think they're doing good by cutting a lot of the players. Just reading up earlier today, they got a lot of dead cap space from all the cuts they made releasing people. They released some high profile running backs. They released, a lot of people from the players that Gruden and Mayhoff picked. So definitely it's going to be a crazy, wacky year in Dallas. They're trying to compete for a Super Bowl up there too, and they just gave their quarterback a big contract. So we'll see what happened with Zeke and the Dallas Cowboys. So now, as far as going back, to the Cleveland situation, they got Deshaun, but he's pretty much out for the whole year, and so don't look for him to do anything significant. This year, the Browns they may be a surprise team and come and win, get into the playoffs. But as far as them going to the Super Bowl, I don't, that's slam and none. So as far as the Giants go, they just lost a really good defensive coach that the Raiders picked up. The Giants, they look like they're going to be, middle of the pack this year. Playoffs, it just depends on how the players that they are developing react to the new defensive coach and the coaching staff. And, you know, coming back to the AFC West, though, the Kansas City Chiefs, them boys, they always give us headaches every year, but they just lost their top receiver, one of their fastest receivers, so I don't think they can replace that the way Andy Reid think they can. They did get a good, wide receiver in the draft, but you can't really, replace, the players that they lost. So they're going to be a step back this year. I expect them to be like, second in the AFC West as far as the standings go. Um, the Chargers, I think, probably be number one because, they got a good quarterback. They just got Khalil Mack. They already had a good defense. We put them out. The Raiders put them out last year, at the end of the season. So they're going to have a lot of chip on their shoulder this year coming back, wanting to, make sure that that doesn't happen again. So, you know, the Raiders, I think they're going to be like third in their division. They got a lot of, unrestricted free agents on their team. I think four or five of them, and it's a new regime, it's a new players. So I don't expect them to like go straight to the Super Bowl their first year. I do expect them to make the playoffs because of all the money they have invested in the team, and they just look good. They got a really good defensive coordinator. Josh McDaniels is a good coach, good offensive mind. And I see them making some good cuts, and so we'll see where this goes. So I would just say overall, it's going to be a really good season here for the NFL and for the NBA. I look forward to seeing both of these, sports do good this year as far as, fans coming out. A lot of people didn't get a chance to really go to the games because of the pandemic and all of that, but it seemed like that's kind of being lifted up and we'll be able to go to the games. And so, this year is going to be a really good year, and everybody stay fired up and always keep God first. All right, peace out. I'm gonna get out of here, but I'll be back on live again later tonight at about 7 p.m. So whoever want to tune in, I look forward to speaking to you or read your chats talking about it all. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Peace out, baby.